Hello, everybody. How are you? We're in East Bay. That's all I know. East Bay of San Francisco. So it's right now we're near just south of the 880 and 580 interchange, and that is the 92 coming up right there off to the left. You can't see it. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. That traffic sign over the moving cars there on the left, that's the sign for the 92 coming up. So you can go west into San Mateo or Half Moon Bay, or if you want to go east, guys, you can go into Jackson Street / downtown Hayward. I mean, you've got the choice. The express lane, oh, you're asking about the express lane? It's under construction. Just relax. You're going to get to it. Hey, we're going to take the time to do a video on San Diego's 5 worst movie theaters. This is interesting because being so close to the nexus of entertainment in America, Los Angeles, San Diego plays a major role in a lot of movies. So here are the 5 worst movie theaters in San Diego. Now, the first one is Ketchup 12. The Ketchup 12 over there on the Near East Side. Here's the thing. Everybody likes to go get their licorice sticks, their popcorn, their sodas. They don't have any of that. They serve one thing for you to enjoy as a condiment is ketchup. That's it. There's no hot dogs, there's no hamburgers, there's no food. Now they have luxury recliners. They have tableside service. But here's what's on the menu. Ketchup. Guys, it's not enough. It's a no-go for me. All right, now the Palomino 8 over there on the far north side of town. If you keep going north, almost toward Oceanside, all the way up there, you've got the Palomino 12. Now, or 8 or 12. Maybe it was 8, now it's 12. The thing about it is, here is a theater chain that has a different spin on interior decor. It has a Palomino theme. So it has those Palomino paint patterns, like you might see on a Palomino horse, all over the place. Now, that's fine, but here's the problem. To work there, you have to get painted like a Palomino pony, and you got to wear a tail. And I just find this abuse of workers to be unacceptable in today's, new world, where we're treating people with more respect, and this isn't going to fly for me. That's a no. Number 3 on the list, it's Encampment 15, the Encampment 15. Now, there's a really cool idea. If there's a big blockbuster coming out and people tend to line up 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ahead of time, Encampment 15 provides campgrounds for you to camp in while you're waiting for the movie to open. So some of the biggest blockbusters in the last 5, 10 years, they've been able to accommodate 1,000, 2,000 people in campgrounds. And of course, they will charge you for that. It's not a free service. But again, it allows you to get that ticket, be the first in line, and still enjoy some outhouses, handy outhouses. All right, now number 4 on our list, it's Distinguished 6, the Distinguished 6. Now, they're downtown. They're in a kind of a upscale area, right around the library, right around the university there. And the Distinguished 6 only has art films. So this is an art theater gone crazy. They've got 6 of them. Now, you're wondering, how can they support 6 highfalutin art films that just have, it's all in French and they have subtitles? How many people actually go to those movies? Well, if you've met any of these snobs from the universities or from the libraries, people that read books, I mean, come on, they're impossible to talk to. Within 3 sentences of meeting these people, they talk about how they went to grad school back east, and that's how they say it, back east, as if you wouldn't know what they were talking about if they actually just said Boston College, or just say the school. I know what it is, Brown University, whatever it is. Now, they might be covering, right? They might be covering, when they say back east, it might have been Allegheny State. And the thing is, that's fine. That's a fine school, but it's not exactly, they're trying to suggest that they're in some sort of Ivy League, and Allegheny State ain't that fine school that it is. So that's the thing. There's enough of these people around. We just don't run into them every day because we're normal people. But they fill that distinguished 6 theaters watching those French films with subtitles all day and all night. All right, so that's a no for me. And the final one, the worst movie theaters in San Diego, is the wait a second, let me look at my notes here. Hold on, let me turn the page. The Political 18. Political 18. Now, I understand that we've been more divided than ever before, but if you look back, go ahead and read back. I'm talking about politically, conservative, liberal, Republican, Democrat. If you go back and look in the 1800s at some of the comments that different parties said about the other, I mean, they're just dog walking each other. I mean, guys, nastiness has been a big part of politics for a very, very, very long time. Ever since, Paul Revere went down riding down the road there. So we shouldn't be that surprised that it's gotten kind of crazy out there, but the political 15 theaters, they're taking advantage of that because now they have Democrat only nights, they have Republican only theaters. Okay, because the thing is, what's happening is people don't want to hear anything or see anything that's outside of their political party or their political viewpoint. Right? If they see anything or hear anything, then all of a sudden they're being attacked. Whereas 20 years ago, people maybe didn't agree with the other side, but they weren't so offended if the other side voiced their opinion. And they didn't consider them to be just complete and not, complete dum-dums. So to prevent any problems, or maybe just to take advantage of this environment, the Political 15 theater out there on the, I don't know what you call that, the northwest side? The northwest side, I guess. They are saying, look, come to the theater. We're going to play the exact same movie we play for the other side, but we're not going to expose you to their bad and nasty habits. So if you're a conservative and you don't want to be influenced, or you don't even want to see Democrats in your peripheral vision at the theater, then you go to the Political 15 and you go to the Republican theater that they have set aside. So they set aside complete theaters out of the 15. There's 4 or 5 for Democrats. There's 4 or 5 for Republicans, depending on the movie load, right? But they're playing the same movie. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they do have another 5 to 7 theaters available for libertarians and other undecideds and other, people that don't necessarily consider themselves Republican or Democrat. But the whole idea is that why are we forcing it? Why are we getting on Twitter and bashing each other? Let's just not talk to each other at all, because that's, I think, what people want, and that's what the theater is doing. They're saying, great, why even worry about, if you're a Democrat, why would you even have to worry when you go to the theaters that you'll be sitting next to some lunkhead with green corduroy shorts with pink whales on them? Okay, that would just that'll just give you a queasy feeling in your stomach if you're a Democrat. And vice versa, if you're a Republican, why, when you go to the theaters, these aren't cheap tickets at the movie theaters, why would you have to even think that you might be sitting next to some greasy Democrat? Okay, there's probably Antifa. Even though they're just a freshman in college, they're probably Antifa, because they're probably studying some sort of liberal, claptrap like biology, okay, or climate science, right? So why are we even putting ourselves through the mental gymnastics and the mental stress? Just go to the Political 15 Theater You can sit with your own people. You'll never have to have your viewpoint challenged, or you'll never have to come up with a reasonable argument or even listen to what might be a reasonable statement on the other side, because you know that everything they say is a complete lie and they're stupid. All right, guys, that's the fifth of our 5 worst movie theaters in San Diego. And hey, maybe you know some others. Let me know. Get on the Tweeter. Get on the YouTuber. Leave a comment, leave a post, leave a tweet. Because when you do, you help everybody learn and we build the community together.